Hello, everybody. So today I wanted to help. Pardon me if my voice sounds a little weird. I think I may have some sort of sinus infection. Anyway, so there's this INTP who left me a comment, and he says he's in love. He says he's in love. I hate this microphone. I mean, it's cool, but you always have to adjust it. Anyway, so he says he's in love with an INFJ. Here, I'll just read his comment. Username says pan dash shot. I'm an INTP male who's in love with an INFJ girl. We've been seeing each other for a while, and she confuses the hell out of me. It's not uncommon for INFJs, by the way. I can't tell how she feels. She'll go MIA for days / week at a time. Wondering if I should give up on her. I really like her and I can see a future with her, but I'm finding the relationship quite difficult. I feel like she may be overanalyzing things between us that we don't really communicate on, possibly. Any advice? I'm not really sure what you mean by that last sentence. I feel like she may be overanalyzing things between us that we don't really communicate on, possibly. So maybe if you could elaborate on that, or maybe INFJs out there have any ideas what what he could mean. So first of all, I'm gonna give it to you straight because I believe that is the right thing to do, to tell the truth even when it hurts, which it will. So this girl is not in love with you. So you said you're in love with her, but the thing is, girls fall in love much slower than guys. They take a lot longer generally. Um, and if she's going MIA like for a week at a time without contacting you, I guess I'd need more information. But it sounds like she definitely is not in love with you. A girl who acts like that is not in love with you. So that's the first thing I would say that you need to accept. Uh, Another thing that I would say is when women act this way and start needing more space, it usually means that you are smothering her in some way, or you are not giving her space, or maybe you're too needy, you're too clingy, you need too much affection, something like that. Oftentimes, guys will experience this. They'll act needy when they don't have a passion in life. It's one of the reasons why having some sort of passion or goals in life is so important, is so you don't. I mean, it's when it comes to dating, it really makes a big difference in the way you behave. Because when you have passions that you don't let women interfere with, no matter how much you like a girl, you have this certain passion that you're dedicated to, and nothing she's going to say is going to deter you from that. You won't act needy and do a lot of these things that will push women away. So if you have too much time in your hands, that can be a problem. Same thing, vice versa too. Girls can act the same way when they are insecure or whatever else. But that would be the second thing I would say is it sounds like you're probably doing something to push her away or turn her off. But either way, you're into her way more than she's into you, and that's what you need to do. Is you need to back off and give her space at this point. If it were me, honestly, I would just have a conversation with her, and uh, I would I would express I would express that you feel like it's not much of a relationship. It sounds like that's what you're feeling, that it's not much of a relationship. If she's gone all the time and doesn't seem to be that into you, I would just be honest with her and say, I'd rather be with someone who's into me. I said that in a video recently, actually. I was giving another INTP, really young INTP, some advice. I wouldn't waste any time on a girl who's not showing interest in you. Same with this. I know it's tough because you're in love with her, or you think you are, but really your only option is to give her space and date other people. And that is the only way you're going to even get her attention, honestly. So it sounds like she's kind of like not into the relationship. So that's really what you need to do is you need to focus on yourself. I know that's kind of a cliche that you hear a lot, but it's true. Oftentimes when stuff like this happens is because you're not focusing on yourself. You're focusing too much on her and not on your own life, your career, your passions, things like that. Find a girl who's into you. Don't waste any time on a girl who's not interested. It doesn't matter what her type is. Honestly, the fact that she's an INFJ is kind of irrelevant to me. I mean, INFJs can be kind of confusing. I mean, they confuse themselves too. So, I mean, they can be kind of confusing, moody people. It just, but there's also a lot of variation. But they can be really great partners, probably one of the best partners out there, if you find the right one. So, I'm not trying to say, INFJs. Anyway, tangent. It's honestly kind of irrelevant to me. I just think you need to give her some space and start dating other people. And I think you'd be surprised how quickly her behavior will change toward you when you start focusing on yourself and respecting yourself enough to say, I'm not happy with this. I'm not happy with this type of relationship. I want to find someone who's interested in me, who's into me, who shows me love and affection. And if she can't do that, you have to find someone else. And that's what a man does. So that's my advice. You can take it or leave it. It's up to you. But I would advise you not to ignore my advice because this is what you need to do. Based on what I see from this comment. Now, if there's other stuff that I don't know, feel free to let me know because your comment isn't like overly specific, so I obviously don't know the entire story. But from what you have written, that would be my advice, and I would recommend that you take it. So, if you have any other questions, let me know. And if any of you guys, INTPs or whatever, any personality types really need any help with this, you can DM me on Instagram. My username is Mike Lionheart, Hart, not Hereart. So, I hope this helped. Thanks for watching.